Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Trauma Center New Blood. Now you might be sitting here, you're thinking, wow, did I miss an episode or something? Look at all these, new missions that are opened up. Well, I just recorded this episode, actually. Looked over at my computer and found out that my recording program crashed. So we're gonna have to do this again, but that's okay because I got to go through it once, and it'll actually be fun to do it again, because now that I know what I'm doing, I'll be able to do a little bit better. So let's begin with, I believe it was Fade to Black is what we're going to be starting here. And we are not skipping the storyline because we need to do it again. It'll be fun though. Lots of fun. This section actually is pretty good. I'm kind of excited.
I read Cynthia's report, and needless to say, I was shocked by what she's discovered. Coercion is the cause of stigma?
Who would have guessed?
It's a factor, sir, not the cause.
Try telling that to our customers. All they care about is whether or not it's a health risk. Many of our products use Coercion. Without it, our subsidiary, Columba and Onyx, would be out of business. This kind of information could destroy our reputation.
Hold on, just calm down.
Everybody, just calm down.
The problem here is
It's
not
all
Coercion,
okay.
nor is it stigma, since it's actually not very contagious.
Which is surprising considering that one professor guy got it.
It's those who are using stigma as a biological weapon that we should be worried about. We must educate the public to avoid a panic.
Yes, I see your point. But we have no idea who's behind all this. Anyway, I'll immediately allocate more resources to stigma research. Humani's reputation must be maintained.
It must be maintained. We can't have it falling apart or anything crazy.
His vitals are stable, but the test results don't look good. The blood gas analysis shows negative base excess. The ALT and AST values are high too.
Those are bad. I know that because I'm a
Just
doctor.
as
I went to
thought.
medical school.
A follow-up operation is required.
You're gonna cut open my stomach again?
Yep, and I didn't know this when we were going through it the first time, but this guy's actually the same guy that we operated on at the last operation of last episode. The guy that we had to pack his liver.
We weren't able to remove all of the damage to your liver. It would be dangerous to leave it.
Of course it would be. We just can't possibly leave your liver.
Doctor, I'm used to dying on screen, but I'm not ready to die for real.
Another thing. This guy sounds like the ultimate dweeb. I'm not ready to die for real.
That's right. Kanaya told us how you learned karate and became an actor.
So far, I've only gotten supporting roles.
I've only gotten supporting roles, guys.
It's taken a lot of hard
Guys.
work.
I'm sure it has. Karate is more than just kicks and punches, right?
Yeah, it requires mental discipline too.
Then show me some of that mental discipline during the operation, okay?
While you're lying there, dead to the world,
If a patient
show me that
maintains a strong
mental,
will,
that
then his
mental
body
will
respond
right there.
likewise. The rest is up to us. Trust me, you'll be back on the set in no time, ready to be a leading man.
I'll do my best.
Alright, so we're gonna operate on this guy, and we don't know what's wrong with him, actually. We packed his liver, and for whatever reason, he's not doing
Patient's
so hot.
condition has worsened. We need to figure out why.
Why is your liver screwed up, man?
You're right. Kanai must be so worried. Let's get him stabilized.
We're going to be operating on the same area we did last time. We need to review our treatment of his injuries from the last operation and find out what's wrong now.
It appears that we left something inside
We'll
of you.
determine how to
Whoops.
proceed further during
Have you
the
heard of those
operation
people that
itself.
get scissors left in them when they do x-rays and they find a pair of scissors left in them from an operation? That's
now
gotta be
let's all
messed
do our
up.
best.
Anyway, let's see. I think I did Valerie last time actually, so we're gonna go with Marcus this time.
All right, let's get started.
Just to mix it up for me, on my end. Not that we're gonna use the healing touch anyway, I don't think, so it won't be that bad. Probably.
Let's
We might
find
use it
out
if
why
it
the
turns out
patient's
bad.
condition has deteriorated. Please disinfect the area and open him up.
You got it. So what do we have here? Hey, look, there's your liver, and it's
This
not
can't
packed.
be.
All the synthetic membranes we applied to seal the wound are gone.
Let's drain the blood. We can't investigate with it in the way.
Draining it would lose so much.
There's no doubt that this injury is the source of the hemorrhaging.
I bet it is, considering that it was the source of the hemorrhaging last time.
The question is, why did it get so much worse? There must be another reason for this around here.
We'll have to investigate it again while reapplying the synthetic membranes.
It's the source of insanity, trying to do the same thing and expecting different
Use
results.
the ultrasound to investigate the area.
Now, unfortunately, if we just keep
Hemorrhaging again.
sucking
Drain
the blood up,
and apply
nothing's
a
going to
synthetic
happen.
membrane.
It comes back way
An
too
internal
fast.
hemorrhage. Let's suture it before it hemorrhages again. And don't forget to treat the injuries here.
Ow, dang it. I was hoping to get that done in time. Oh well, let's go. So we're gonna have to do this again, but while treating all these other wounds,
There may be other internal hemorrhages.
all these
nearby
other
as
internal
well.
hemorrhages,
Let's
we
find
have
and
to
treat them.
contend with his vitals going haywire. Let's just wait. Yep, he's fibrillating again. Defibrillator activate! Ooh, that was close. That wasn't. It's hard to do these sideways stitching. Yep, okay. Luckily, he didn't lose too many vitals. Just because he was already like that. Okay. It actually puts his vitals up when you defibrillate him, which I appreciate because, you know, he's pretty low whenever his heart is fibrillating. Let's just wait. Yep, okay. Gotta do it again. This takes up quite a bit of time just having to restart his heart. Okay, so we're gonna do this really fast and hopefully nothing bad happens.
It's hemorrhaging again. Drain it and apply a membrane. That's the first one. Please make sure his vitals don't. We're halfway done.
Okay, let's wait. Hopefully everything doesn't bleed, which I bet it's going to do anyway. We'll just let him bleed off the membranes and then we'll boost his vitals while we're waiting. Oh man, this guy's gonna die if I can't land this. Okay, close enough. Yeah, we'll just let him bleed it off.
Listen,
The area's hemorrhaging again. Drain the blood and apply a synthetic membrane.
this is
Oh,
the last
no.
one. Look out for recurring hemorrhages.
Let's just put it on immediately whenever we finish with this. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You
No!
can't relax just because it keeps
Oh,
hemorrhaging
man.
Drain it and apply a membrane.
Okay, so we're gonna wait until this happens. We're gonna restart his heart. And we're gonna do this to make it easier on ourselves. That looks kind of like a star, right? I can't even draw a star to save my life. Or to save his, even. Oh, good. Okay. Let's do it again. That's a star.
Not yet.
Does it... Oh, man, you kidding me? The healing touch doesn't even work when he's... when his heart's fibrillating? That's stupid. Maybe it'll keep the blood off for a second. Okay. That's stupid. Why does it... When we slow down time, why does his heart still beat, like, at the same rate? Which would mean his heart's beating super fast for whatever reason. Or maybe not beating. That was kind of dumb.
Please close him up.
I didn't have that the first time I did this, actually. I mean, the first time I did this playthrough for the video that you know, I just screwed up on before this.
The reason for his poor condition without complications.
We didn't really determine the reason. We just found some stuff lying around. But the first time I actually got it on the first try, I didn't have to do like 12
We'll
tries
have
there.
to wait for him to get stronger before we can perform the rest of the treatment.
So that was amazing. Best operation ever. Am I right or am I right? Okay, and they don't explain this very well, but you'll see in a minute.
Are you sure this is the right way, Dr. Vaughn?
I was like, why are we out here? They're actually going out to dinner. And he'll
Hold
tell you
on.
in a minute.
We just turned on to 7th, so... Yeah, this is right. I think.
You have all the coronary arteries memorized, but you can't remember simple directions. It's nice of Kanai to treat us to dinner, but I wonder if we'll make it in time.
Well, I doubt we'll get another offer like this from her again. Dr. Vaughn, it seems kind of dark this way. This can't be right.
Yeah. I'll turn right at the next intersection. That should take us to...
What was that noise?
Don't make a sound.
Now, I don't understand, because I'm pretty sure these people are in a car. But, because he said turn right. That makes it, I think they're in a car. They might be walking, but I think they're in a car. How did they get caught while in a car? And if they weren't in a car, why the heck are they walking around dark alleys at night?
If you want to live, then do as I say.
Whatever. Anyway, hi there, creepy guy
Now,
with your creepy
get
face mask
inside
thing.
that car.
We'll give you all our money if you just let us
Give
go.
you all our money. Dr. Vaughn says, I don't want to give him my money.
Sorry, but it ain't your wallets we're after. Now hurry up and get in.
No! Someone help! Please!
Elena! Didn't I tell you to be quiet? What did you just do? These days, anesthesia can be administered via pen injectors. Pretty handy, wouldn't you say?
What do you want from us?
Your
Let's save that for
souls.
later, shall we? Sweet dreams.
Thank you for monologuing your evil plan to us, so now we know what your evil plan is.
Marcus!
Good night. And next we're moving on. You see how good of a rank I got with her? And I was like, yes, victory screech! But you know, that never happened, so yeah. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Coercion next. Okay, back again. Sorry, made a quick cut right there. I accidentally selected yes, just out of habit, but that skips the storyline, and we do not, in fact, want to skip the storyline. But where are we, in fact? We have no idea. We're just in some creepy place with creepy candles and a creepy bed. There's lots of creepy things going on.
Where am I?
Are you all right, Marcus?
Dr. Vaughn!
Dr. Vaughn!
Val. Elena.
Don't you mean Dr. 250?
That's right, we've been kidnapped. Are you two okay?
Well, they haven't treated us too badly.
Yeah, but take a look around.
An operating table. I can guess why we were brought here. But are they gonna keep us locked up in this room?
So nap time's over, huh?
That mask. It's so great, isn't it?
What? Too ugly to show your face?
Oh, burn! You might want to apply some burn cream to that burn. Or maybe get your skin transplant. I don't know.
Who
Yeah,
are
that was
you?
a bad joke.
What do you want?
You're in no position to be asking questions. Just keep quiet and do whatever operations we need.
That's why you have us locked in this room?
Cheap medical care. I like it.
There's only one thing you need to know. You belong to Kidman now, and you're gonna help us research stigma, like it or not.
Nice little business you got here.
So you're the ones who are responsible for stigma?
Silence.
Your first patient is ready. Treat her.
We aren't your slaves.
And what if I refuse?
If you want to ignore the patient, then go right ahead. You'll only be hurting yourselves.
Darn it, the Hippocratic Oath. How could we not help the patient?
You see, every time you fail an operation,
Oh.
your food rations will be reduced.
Never mind. Okay, maybe we will be hurting ourselves.
And if you make the boss angry, well then, your worries will soon be over.
He'll let us free?
Make your decision.
Let's make him angry, guys. Maybe he'll let us free. He said our worries will be over.
So, we're gonna play along, right?
Let's just think about the patient for now.
I think that's the only thing we can do.
I don't suppose we should hope for a miraculous rescue, huh? Should we start digging our way out then?
With what, our scalpels?
Hey, Marcus. Do you think they're the ones who kidnapped Professor Wilkins?
In all likelihood, yes. How else could they know so much?
Then, is the professor...
I hope he's all right.
Here are your scrubs. Hurry up and change.
Okay, evil face man.
You again.
Hey, don't get any ideas, or I'll let my buddies in here to play with you.
Why are you doing this?
Wouldn't you like to know? But I should thank you. Because of you, I can buy myself a new car.
Ah.
I hope you drive yourself off a cliff.
Oh, what a comeback. Hope you drive yourself off a cliff.
This stigma is called Onyx, the claw that tears its prey.
Ooh, sounds scary.
It's living quietly in the host's pancreas, and it's about to reach maturity.
Hang in there. We'll save you.
You expect us to operate without proper sterilization?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Marcus,
We've got no choice. If it becomes infected, we'll deal with it later.
Alright, so now we're at the operation. So we're going to learn about the stigma Onyx, which we haven't seen before. It's actually kind of a cool one.
I can't believe this.
It's fairly annoying. I had to look it up online how to beat it because it's not the easiest thing to come to your head. But once you know how to do it, it's a lot of fun.
Neither can I. But we have to focus on treating the patient.
Somewhat.
Now, what does the chart say?
A little bit. Well, you'll see. Just watch.
Let's see. The affected area is the pancreas, and the stigma is called Onyx. Inflammation markers fluctuate over time. The numbers vary wildly beyond normal ranges.
this is ridiculous. That data doesn't provide any help at all.
But if it's accurate, then the stigma's appearing and disappearing over time.
This data is too unreliable to determine a treatment plan from it.
Oh, I almost forgot. Use this serum.
Oh, good. I'm glad you remembered at literally the last moment.
What do we need a serum for?
For this operation. Just use it like you're told.
So then, this strain of stigma has to be treated with a particular serum.
That's good to know. At least we won't be entering this operation completely blind.
Good. Now we know we have to use the funny colored juice on it. We're gonna go with Marcus again. Marcus is a cool guy.
Huh?
The claw, huh? I used Valerie last time, but I found she wasn't the most useful. I think this guy actually could be kind of useful in
This
this.
is hardly the ideal location, but we have no choice.
An unknown pathogen and a mystery medication. Nothing's normal about this situation.
Has this medication been FDA approved?
We need to get a look inside her first. Let's see what this claw they keep boasting about is.
Alright, so the claw. Where's the claw?
We can't confirm anything that appears to be a stigma-like pathogen.
I don't see any claws.
It's highly possible that it's hiding somewhere nearby. Let's use the ultrasound to find it.
Oh, hi there.
We've locked onto a ship, so this is Onyx. In lacerations.
Oh.
Suture them.
We can only do it when it's not lacerating. So this is Onyx. He's a little bit of a pain in the butt. He's not right now, but you'll see in about a minute that he is. So we have to inject him with the serum that may or may not be FDA
Onyx
approved.
has gone into hiding again. Track it down with the ultrasound.
As of right now, he seems pretty easy, doesn't he? For now.
It's hiding again.
Now, there's
There are
many
multiple
copies of it.
reactions on the
If you
ultrasound?
didn't notice, which I didn't
What's
notice the
going
first
on?
time, this is why it's hard. This guy is 4,
Making copies of itself to confuse us.
but you'll notice all his copies only have 3 dots on the top.
We'll find it, no matter how many
And
times
if you
it
hit
tries to
one
hide.
that's not him, then the real him will pop out and he'll take damage. And you'll see in about 3 seconds that I'm not going to find him.
The copies are shaped a little differently. Make sure it's the right one before cutting it.
So we basically only have a couple seconds to find. Oh, I got lucky. We only have a couple seconds to find where it's at.
Don't be fooled by the fakes.
Let's finish this thing off.
And so I got to find where it is quickly. I have about like 8 seconds to find it before it lacerates everything. Oh yeah, I waited.
Copies
I
are
was
shaped
too
a
late.
little differently. Make sure it's the right one before cutting
I used
it.
almost all of my 5 minutes just on this section, by the way. Like when I completed the operation, I just barely completed it.
Look, the copies are shaped a little differently. Make sure it's the right
So
one.
what we're gonna
before
do to make
cutting
this a little easier on ourselves is we're gonna activate the healing touch. if I can draw a star to save my life. Hopefully that'll slow down the creature enough to allow me to find it. It's only going to help for one time, though, because it's going to run out pretty soon, and then it won't be helpful anymore. So I think he just buried himself again.
How's that?
Okay, so we did it. That was a lot better than my first time, mind you.
The Onyx has disappeared. We did it.
Congratulations, everyone. Let's go out to eat. Oh, wait, we can't because we're locked in a jail cell.
There are no
Darn it.
remaining wounds. Let's close her up.
Oh, well.
Let's hurry up and finish this operation.
Let's. So, okay, that was bad stitching. But, overall that went a lot better than my first time, I'll tell you that. My first time I spent so long trying to find that stupid...
But at least it's over.
That stupid one of the 4 dots.
We saved the patient. Let's just leave it at that.
Yes, I'm glad we got through that. Great work.
And another thing is that, I didn't even know we had to look for a difference between 2 or 3 dots. Like, that just never occurred to me the first time. So, I did very poorly the first time.
They expect us to sleep in here? You must be joking. Well, they won't break us, no matter how hard they try.
I know it won't be easy, but let's try to keep our cool. This may not be the Ritz, but we should try to get some rest.
Yeah, you're right.
Good night, Dr. Vaughn. Dr. Blaylock.
Good night, Elena.
Sleepy time.
So the operation was a slam dunk, huh? Excellent.
Slam dunk.
Looks like they've earned their keep. So, when will the next patient be ready?
We estimate that the patient will begin exhibiting symptoms in approximately 1 week.
Now, doesn't that voice sound familiar? Keep that in mind. I think it does. At least I think it does. That's what I mentioned the first time, and it still sounds familiar. But I don't know.
I can't wait.
I'm sure we'll find out later, if it is or isn't. And the last mission that we have time to do today, and I did last time, was No Escape. So let's do that as well, and we'll probably do it with Dr. Vaughn again, because I think his might be just a tiny bit more useful.
For 3 days now. What's going on?
We have no reason to believe that a rescue team is on its way, and there's been no talk of a ransom. I hate to say this, but the situation looks grim.
Then, should we start planning an escape?
We could use our scalpels as weapons, but the risk is too high. I don't think we should.
We should get the surgery laser. That's the best weapon there is. You can poke people with it.
It's better to wait a little while longer and see what their next move is.
Oh,
Was that a gunshot? I'm scared.
so scary. Gunshots.
Scrap the scalpel idea.
Bring a knife
Let's
to a
use
gunfight.
anesthesia to knock him out.
Now, I found this particularly funny. Let's use anesthesia to knock him out. Would you mind holding still? We're going to put this mask on your face.
But first, we need the key to this room.
Get in there!
Hi there. This is that guy that brought us in and was talking about the new car, who did in fact not drive himself off a cliff.
What's going on here?
Save him or let him die. I don't care either way. He's nothing but a traitor to us.
This is a shotgun wound.
Please, help me.
Why should we help you, scrub? Go away.
Serves you right, pal. See what a mess you got yourself into?
I did what I was hired to do, so I thought I'd split.
And now you've got ketchup on your face.
What a fool. You know the rules.
He's bleeding profusely. He needs a transfusion.
We need blood. Artificial is fine.
So you're gonna operate on him? You must be crazy. I'll get you the blood, but you'll owe me.
Alright, cool. So we gotta operate on this guy with a shotgun wound. And this is one of my favorite missions. You'll see why in a bit.
He's coughing up blood and suffering from dyspnea. It's likely there's a pellet in his lungs.
That's generally what happens when you get shot with a shotgun. They're not nice things.
We're in a race against time.
Wait a second. We don't have any stabilizer.
Uh-oh.
What?
All we have left is a small amount of antibiotic gel.
No, we can't perform an operation like this.
We don't have a choice. He won't survive unless we operate. Now.
Yes, as long as we still call ourselves doctors. We can't just leave him to die.
Understood. Then please, treat the external wounds and extract the shotgun pellet lodged inside his body. There isn't any stabilizer, so please be careful of the patient's vitals during the operation.
That's why I like this operation, because they limit your stabilizer usage, like, to none. So, you have to be really careful in this, and for some reason I really enjoy this mission.
Alright, let's do this.
I like the missions where they make you operate, but with some sort of hitch, like you can't use something or another. That's always kind of fun. You have to find a way around it.
Gunshot wounds, the patient was shot in the chest, specifically in the right lung. All we have is what's left of the antibiotic gel. Please try to conserve it.
But we need the gel to treat the gunshot wounds. What'll we do if we run out?
If worse comes to worse, we'll just have to suture them. It'll drop his vitals, but we have no choice.
Understood. There's the pellet. Apply a synthetic membrane.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make the gel go by as long as possible. So these close ones,
It's been properly placed.
we can hit him with one blast. Now I accidentally hit it with a second one, but the close ones we can kind of solve him if we hit one
It's hemorrhaging again.
right in the middle.
Drain
Only
the
I
blood.
wasted a little bit because it hemorrhaged. And that's how you conserve gel if you can. We need to conserve all we can because it doesn't regenerate this time like it usually does.
Treated. Let's continue on to extracting the pellets from inside the right lung. Please open
And I'm not
up.
conserving it very well. I could have done that in 2 puffs instead of 4. But we should still have enough to complete what we need to complete here.
It's hemorrhaging severely. The patient won't last long at this rate.
But we'll just have to be quick.
The pellet seems to be lodged. Now drain. There's the pellet. All right. The shotgun pellet has been removed. Apply a synthetic membrane.
We'll
And we
fix the
can
membrane
suture
with
it
antibiotic gel.
if we want,
We need to
but
conserve
that
how
doesn't,
much
you know,
we
help the
use.
guy, of course. It's
Vitals
better
have
just
dropped?
to use the antibiotic gel if we can. Because the antibiotic gel does heal a little bit. Not a lot, but it heals a tiny bit. But we should have this guy done. This isn't too bad, actually. We're doing really
We've
well.
extracted the pellets and treated the
All things
gunshot
considered.
wounds. Let's close him up.
If we were a little less frugal with it, we might have had to suture some of those wounds, and that wouldn't have helped him.
Covering his vitals like this. Please close him up carefully, and don't let your guard down until you're finished.
But all in all, this is actually going really well. Now, we have to be careful here, because this can consume a lot of...
We've gone through a little less than half
A lot of
the remaining
antibiotic
supply
gel.
of antibiotic gel.
We might not have enough. I hope we do, but we might not.
We're running low on the gel.
I know we are.
We're almost completely out of gel.
Ah, not quite enough.
That's it. We've run out of
Almost. We were
antibiotic
really
gel.
close.
We finished it.
We can still bandage him up without the gel. It just isn't as good, and you don't get a
I've come to realize
don't get
just
a
how
cool
valuable
rating
the
for it.
stabilizer is.
That was an operation that only the two of you could have performed. Great work,
You know, without the
doctors.
stabilizer, I feel like a lot of our missions just wouldn't have happened. Like, almost all of our missions that they've given us couldn't be completed without the stabilizer. He just loses vitals so fast when doing stuff. The good news is we didn't make any mistakes. We completed with 180 left, and the membrane sealed all the wounds. So, oh, we're still a rookie doctor? Dang it! I was hoping that would
Nice
get us at
work,
least
Doc.
a B.
The boss has decided to let him live. For now. Besides, we can always use his organs later if needed.
Who is this boss of yours?
He's got connections, it seems.
Well, maybe you'll have a chance to meet him.
Dum bum bum. We'll bring our scalpels with us, we can poke him. And that's it for today. I didn't get any farther than this, as you can tell. Just these 3 operations. And next time we'll go to mutation. Sorry if I tried to make that as exciting as possible, but whenever you do have to redo a whole section you just did, it can be a little hard to come up with new dialogue. So I hope I did as good as I could, and I hope that was good. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will begin with mutation next time. Bye!